Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with Pacific Nut Producer Magazine, reporting to you here today from UC Pistachio Day at the Visalia Convention Center. I'm here with Bob Klein from the California Pistachio Research Board. With all these growers here looking to figure out what this next season's going to be like. You gave some initial projections for this year's crop, as well as some, a lot of that based on chill hours as well. So you can tell us a little bit about what growers might expect this year. I know it's still very early. The trees are still sleeping, but
it's still quite early.
Yeah, what can you tell us?
Okay, so we know this year is going to be an on year. Last year was an off year, even though it had we had the third largest crop we've had in history last year at 722 million pounds. But this year will be an on year. We expect probably about 1.2 billion pounds. So we should be well over the billion pound mark. That's contingent, of course, on chill. Right now, chill looks good. It's not exceptional. It's not, it's not bad either. It's run about the average of what we've seen over the last few years. In the last few years, things have been fine. So we assume chill is going to be good this year as well. Water looks pretty good. A little bit low on the valley floor, but the latest state snow survey showed 97% of the average snowpack at the high elevations. So it looks like we should have plenty of water coming down. Whether it gets delivered or not, always another question.
Yeah.
With an on-year crop, we probably should expect a bit more closed shell than we would get in the normal off year. So last year we were about almost 80% splits, and this year I expect probably closer to 75.
And is there anything growers can do about that closed shell? Is there anything in their power to change that?
Not really. I don't think. There's been talk that if you withhold irrigation water early in the season to slow the rate of shell growth, that you might get a higher split percentage, but you also then run the risk of much greater insect damage and aflatoxin, and the trade-off on it is not in favor of withholding water.
Right. So this year we're looking at the biggest crop ever.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Almost every year, with the exception of the drought years, every on year sets a new record. So so expect 1.2 billion this year. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see 1.4, 1.5 out there in the next on year after this one. So numbers just keep going up. We still have a lot of acres in the non-bearing category. So those will all be coming on.
Well, we had record plantings in the previous year, and I'm not sure where we're at as far as the accounting for 2019, but probably carried a similar trend.
Yeah, when I was out driving around, I saw a lot of new plantings. So as we look at growers in the southern San Joaquin, given the state of the other ag industries, basically, if you're going to plant, what are you going to plant besides pistachios or almonds? So a lot of acres of pistachios going in.
Well, as long as the price holds, then we're in good shape, right?
When we look at it, there's only a few global suppliers of pistachios. The U.S. is the major global supplier now, and the second largest supplier would be Iran, and their production is dropping due to their lack of water. So our increases are offset by their decreases. So supply seems quite stable.
That's great. Well, thank you, Bob. I hope everybody has a good season, and we'll see you all again soon there. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.